species, you know, of course, you think that's that species that has that shape, that's sort of its distinct thing. But then you have this whole family, you know, that's producing acorns. That's their sort of marker as a family, right? Is that how they're sort of identified?
That's what is a genus.
Exactly.
Oaks.
Yeah.
No matter what the leaf looks like, it's got an acorn.
Yeah. It's an oak. So then, is there? I mean, it's just sort of serendipitous marvel of nature that they're just so diverse. I mean,
well, the leaves. I mean, the leaves are what says everything else about it, but. You know, there's lots of argument about why. Certainly, larger leaves are going to intercept more sun.
Right.
So areas in the more temperate areas that have more extreme contrast of season, where you need to get all your growing done at one time, certainly that would probably have favored larger leaf growth. As to why we have the whole red oak group with the drip tips and the white oak group without, I don't know. Certainly, those are. There are probably differences in the way they transpire, and the rate of transpiration, and the way the water passes through. The one thing you certainly say is like southern live oak, the things that come from warmer climates, or especially the ones that come from the southwest and from southern California, all have very small and somewhat harder leaves.
Yeah, the live oak down in the south is almost like a wax. It's on a magnolia leaf.
Well, it is waxy.
It is. It has that quality. I remember that as a kid.
Well, exactly. It's partly so that it's much more drought tolerant.
Yeah.
If you do a study of drought tolerance in oaks, you'll find that the most drought tolerant are in places where they need to. The remarkable thing to me about oaks, and you know, why are they like this? Is because they are. The oaks are able to, as I said in the book, and I talked to this wonderful student of oaks, Kevin Mason at Cornell, trying to find out what was special about it. And he finally said, what's special about it is that nothing's special about it. They will adapt to anything, so that you can go down to the middle of Mexico and find more species of oaks than you find right here in New York, where we think we have tons and tons and tons of them. And most for other genera of trees, there's hardly even the species common. And yet they go this whole distance. It's part of oaks' vocation, I guess, is to be able to change, and they do. Like you will have a fight if you get a group of taxonomists in this room, oak taxonomists, and ask them how many species of oaks there are. It could get ugly.
Well, in my research I found that out, that they actually do end up, like, to look at this sort of gene code or whatever, if you want to look at it, you see that they're sort of, they have hybridized on their own. They do sort of intersect.
All trees do. Many trees do, but oaks do unusually easily. And they also tend to, apparently, I'm not a geneticist, but apparently tend to store the differences so that, you know, if there's a call for them, they can actually be expressed.
That's interesting. Well, I even noticed, I was a little confused. I collected these leaves from the big red oak out there in the back, and then when I walked around, there's a huge big scarlet oak that's gorgeous, that's sort of around there. But next to that is also marked one that says red oak. And I was collecting that red oak leaf way over there. It's so different from this red oak leaf here. And all I can think is that this is the northern red oak. Maybe that's another, I don't really know. But that leaf over there, I kept dropping, I was like scratching my head like crazy, thinking, am I wrong? But this is a red oak. Everybody keeps calling this the big, you know, famous red oak on the grounds. So, and those leaves are bigger. You know, these leaves here.
Size of leaves
they look different. I mean, they look different. I didn't bring, let me see if I can find it. I don't see, you know what, I think it could be this one. Is from that little sort of, pretty sure that's the red oak leaf that looks quite like the scarlet. So then I started thinking, did they sort of